go. It's working. But now we lost chat. Oh. For me. I want to sit next to the mixing desk.
I think there were donation incentives for languages and subtitles.
Last I checked, it was. I think it was German language and Danish. Oh, sorry, German subtitles and Danish for the language, I think.
The audio language of Splinter Cell is French.
French. Ooh.
And the subtitles.
Subtitles is Danish. Ooh, is it? Oh, wait. Oh my god, what happened? There's something. No. It's indeed, it's German.
Wait.
And the subtitles are English. Sorry. The page refreshed a bit slow.
People paid for English? Boring.
So it's audio English and subtitles.
No, audio German.
Oh.
Sorry.
And subtitles English.
English, yes.
Oh, take all the fun out.
Yeah. The funny thing is that if people would have donated for Spanish, it would have sounded like Sam Fisher. Yeah, the suit color.
Yeah.
The suit
pink.
color is pink.
Okay. I'm not gonna get that color right away because I have to buy the equipment for all the missions. Because the color pink costs money. And at the start I need money for the actual run. I'll tell you when it starts. It's not long.
Was passiert da in Benghazi?
So, you wanna count down? 3, 2, 1, go.
Zeig mir den Unterschlupf.
So, this is Splinter Cell Blacklist. It's the newest game in the series. It came out last year, right?
Yeah. Year before?
I think it was last year.
'Grim
2013.
Lagebericht.
And, oh, actually, right away, I wanna take a small serious time, because not for the walking, for the reason that actually, like a week ago, a friend of mine and a frequent supporter of my channel and my runs actually passed away. So I'd just like to send him off, kinda. You know. He was always there when I started this, not too long ago actually. And if I was doing bad in the game, he made me feel better. So, thanks. So, now the actual run starts. We should explain what Ghost is.
Yeah. So, Ghost is pretty much going through. You're not allowed to sort of raise any alarms. You're not allowed to be detected. You have to go through absolutely dead silence and really no killing and no detections, ideally.
Yeah, there's 2 kills I actually do just because of convenience. There's 2 enemies that are in the way and they'll, like, if I die to them, I'll lose like 3 minutes every time I fail it. So, I'd rather not.
Basically, this game, compared to a lot of the other games, works off a basic 3-set skill trees. So you've got Ghost if you want to go absolutely silent, Panther if you're going through, killing, but still sort of silent, and then just all-out assault. So in the Ghost Tree, you can still get assault points, but you have to be able to, for the Ghost Run to count, you have to have your predominant score in the Ghost section. That's where
at the end of the
proficiency
level, there's a status report of the whole level, and that ghost icon needs to be gold. But if for some reason all the levels aren't gold, if something screws up, like a small thing, and it's not gold, it doesn't matter. It just won't be if it's a good time, it won't be world record at all. So what I'm basically doing are stealth knockouts, which give almost the most points. The most points are given if you go through enemies undisturbed, so that they never know you're there. And basically, you get like 150 points for one enemy undisturbed. Every time you get more enemies undisturbed, the multiplier and the points you get raise. So
Now you'll notice just in that section there, he's managed to get the 3 in a row. He's got the 7 hostiles undetected as well, which, like I said, gives you the most points. So if you do manage to chain them together, it also increases the amount of points.
yeah,
And likewise, if you go into the assault, if you start clocking in headshots as well, that increases your score there. So it's a matter of balancing your playstyle in these playthroughs in order to be able to still get gold on the mission that you're doing, while still being able to move really fast and not sit there and wait for something to go your way.
yeah. I'm the only person. That guy is glitching out. I'll make him glitch even more. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa. Well,
That was cool. Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah,
Moving
me
on.
neither. So, this is an annoying part. I basically go through all these enemies without touching them, because if I touch even one of the other guys are gonna notice, and it's just gonna be a huge chain of unpleasant surprises.
You know, I'm gonna blame that.
There should be a. Okay. So I got detected because a guy who was supposed to be there wasn't there. That's the thing about this, like,
And he's done it again.
yeah, the AI can and will change. So now that this guy is like this, I have to jump him over there, because, like the game says, they can be revived, and after that, all the enemies I leave undisturbed are alerted and evaded. You can do like a couple now.
Okay, we have some donations here. We have $3 from Chestbra. It says, great marathon. Just wanted to give a big shout out to my brother Sis. Brah, you was legend, man. Forever admiring. And to all the aspiring Z's wannabes out there, the true path to success is SS and Go Mad. Jeff Bluzgo. Which I'm sure are words. There's $1 from Notkarska, who says, Nikneim's Twitch channel has underscore an end. Can you correct it? Already covered that. $5 from Anonymous, who says, hey guys, just wanted to say that I enjoyed this Dark Souls Let's Play, and I'm hoping for this trend to continue in Dark Souls 2 later in this marathon. And finally, $5 from Espen E, who says, I see Nubis' tactic now. He is trying to play longer so he gets the most donations of streamers. Well played, sir. Well played.
So I'm capturing this guy, high value target, just so I'll get a bit more money for the next mission, so I can buy more equipment.
This, as far as buying the equipment and getting the pink lights, this game, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know about you, has an absolutely moronic money system. Pretty much the better you do in missions, the more money you get, and
Yeah.
it rewards it based on the points that you get from the playstyles as well. It's like, I'm sorry, if this was, a top secret agency, why are they giving you money, just based off your performance?
Yeah.
Obviously that should play, but shouldn't you also have a reserve fund? It just doesn't make
And the
that much.
way the buying system works is, even if you want, like, sleeping gas, you have to buy something else first before you can buy sleeping gas. So, okay. That guy has never been there before.
Can someone put the mark on the ball?
I've never seen him before. Okay, so now I got evasion points. I have no idea why that happens, but it happens sometimes. But that was only 200 points. So, yeah. The dog died. Frankenstein.
Vorsicht, Sam, die Polizeistation ist gleich die Ecke.
Verstanden. Briggs, Statusbericht.
The other thing to note is the taser gun that's being used predominantly at the moment is relatively accurate, but only over very short range. Wow.
What is happening
I
with
think
the AI?
it must be something with the physics. It must be one of those physics engines.
Yeah.
So Frankenstein is dead, guys. Sorry. Rip.
Don't worry, that other dog over there, you can maybe see him. He's gonna detect me, but the guards will be like, what a dumb dog. Now that I climb here, he's gonna start barking. Yeah.
Turn it into burgers. But as you can see, the taser gun is very. It doesn't really matter where you hit them. It doesn't have to be a headshot. But it does have very short range. So by the time you spot someone, generally you have to get that shot clean. Otherwise, that's it. Too bad. The only other alternative that you have in the secondary weapon slot is a crossbow, which, although it has the range, it doesn't have that one-hit KO.
It does if you use the sticky shockers.
Yeah, well,
and I'm gonna use them later on because you just get more ammo.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer to reload, but it's worthwhile when you get to the later stuff.
Now just run quickly before all the AI realizes that that guy is knocked out. That's the way the game works, basically. Just go before they realize something's happened. And it works. Sure. Sure.
Vorwärts.
Pass auf mich auf, Mann.
Dude, that was already done. Yeah. And language is German.
Yeah. You can do those now.
Okay, so we have two more donations. We have $15 from Sven, who says that was a nice thing to do, Nikneim. These $15 is not much, but it's something. And $10 from Buaro Election, who says open door, open door, open door. Dedicated to Jaakko Järvinen, village name in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles to Jaakko. Sorry if I butchered the names.
So yeah, there I got the golden ghost logo, so that level was good. And I got 200,000, so...
Got them Twitch bucks.
Yeah. So... Oh yeah, now I have to do this thing.
Gab es großen Stress nach der Benghazi-Nummer?
Hey, you can interact with these other guys. Buy this thing. Done.
And this also confuses it even more. The more you upgrade the paladin like headquarters, the bigger multiplier you get on your money return. So it's like almost getting a bonus for being slightly better at your job, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
Sobald wir über dem Lager sind, will ich...
Da wimmelt es nur so von Feinden.
Well, you know,
Raum-
stronger
und
performance should be
Kampfkameras helfen
rewarded.
dir bei der Orientierung, während du den Gegner verwirrst.
So now I'm buying specific parts of armor and gadgets. I'm just checking that I don't forget something. Okay. So yeah, now I just restocked everything and I only have 3,000. So the money I got from the small thumb drive on the one table and the one high value target is really important right here at the start. I bought the sonar goggles from Conviction, Splinter Cell Conviction. They let you see through walls. So if I don't do that, the game is gonna basically make me, but it takes 2 minutes. I have to walk to a guy, talk to him, he gives it for free and walk back. So doing that in advance is recommended.
To answer a couple of things in chat, no, the language and audio make zero difference to the run. It's just whatever you personally choose. And you'll correct me if I'm wrong here, but the main reason why you're running on PC is purely just for frame rate and graphics. You just get much smoother and much smoother gameplay and at much shorter loading times. Yes, you do have to deal with an extra step of Uplay, but it just saves so much effort in the long run when you're comparing it to an actual console game when you come to loading times.
Yeah, there's no actual reason for me playing this on a PC. I have this on a 362, but
it just looks a bit sharper. It's still using a 360 controller because the keyboard controls for this game are pretty
bad.
Yeah, they're not great when you get to it, especially when you come to aiming around corners.
What? Okay. That's happened before, by the way. But it's not common.
Es geht los.
And again, the patrols of these guys in the building, sometimes you will get slight variations on them, especially that guy on the top floor.
Yeah.
Sometimes he may stop there, so otherwise sometimes he keeps walking.
And that's the most annoying part about this run. You think you're consistent about something. You do it 10 times back to back. You come back and it might be totally different. Like in the second to last level, right at the start, there's a chance that the game spawns wrong enemies. It gives you enemies that see you in the dark better than the normal guys. So what you want to do is restart the mission because it's right at the start of the level. And when you get the right enemies, they don't even pay attention to you.
Now just quickly on that section there, even though the detection meter did flash out there before he raised the alarm, he was still knocked out, so it still counts as a stealth.
Yeah, the thing has to go red and he has to like react or yell something.
So stealth is, you could argue, on this difficulty mode relatively generous. That being said, if you start to go and do silly things and think, oh, I can get away with it, you actually do get caught a lot quicker than what you think you would most times.
There you actually don't want to mash X, because if you do, you'll knock out the guy, but you'll mash through the door next to you, and that alerts all the enemies. I've done that a couple times. So here is one of the places where you have to do a choice if you spare or kill him. It doesn't really matter. But I spare them. But that guy kills himself regardless.
Sam, ich hab den Einsatzoffizier von Lager Delta.
Paladin, hier spricht Gridiron, bitte komm.
Gridiron, hier Paladin. Ich brauche ein Lager.
And as always, the best time to do stealth missions is broad daylight.
in a black suit when
Yeah.
the surrounding environment is
Green.
totally, yeah, green and
Sie wussten von dem bevorstehenden
almost,
Angriff? Komm.
you could go with a sort of a forest camo, really.
You can buy camos. They cost money.
Yeah. Most of the camos look pretty smaverage,
Yeah.
though. As far as buying equipment
Brücke, die zum Dorf führt.
goes, you'll see as the run goes along that specific loadouts will become quite common, but there will be a couple of variations on them. The big thing is you don't buy equipment that's terribly bulky. You buy equipment that allows you to have good maneuverability and yet still be able to sort of contain all of the gadgets that you need. You're not looking for armor on this because obviously you're a ghost, you're not supposed to be shot, so it doesn't really matter if you get hit once or twice because you've already failed the challenge.
And that should be undisturbed.
Anscheinend haben die Engineers
And the
Fluchttunnel gegraben.
way I got into this one, it was pretty weird. I just basically bought this off the Steam sales and started playing. I had played this earlier, but not like the whole way because I didn't actually like this game that much. I liked Conviction more, and that may piss off some people. But then I realized I had been playing the game totally wrong. I had played it as a Panther, and at some point you can basically skip some reinforcements coming just by not being detected. And that was one of my main issues with the game. If you buy stealth equipment and then you face off against guys that shoot you straight away, what's the point?
This game obviously has taken a change from the series when it first sort of started.
Yeah, this game wants to appeal to the Conviction audience and the old audience.
And so there's pros and cons about it. This game does have a co-op division to it. Not I don't think there's ever been a co-op run at a marathon yet.
No, there hasn't. I hope this works. This is one of the things I'm always afraid about when I'm starting a run.
Crotch shot.
Okay, I think someone saw these guys on the ground. I hope they didn't. Let me just check. Okay, they didn't. I'm gonna play with that. If they did, this level won't be Ghost, I think.
Ich bin über der Kommunikationszentrale. Charlie, leiten die immer noch Daten hindurch?
Wie verrückt. Und die Verschlüsselung ist krass. Ich brauche mindestens 5 bis 10 Minuten, um rauszufinden, was sie da senden.
Wir können nicht warten. Okay, Briggs, starte jetzt den Hubschrauber.
Schon unterwegs. Brauche ein paar Minuten.
In-game spoken language is German because it was a
Ihm muss es
donation
schwere Kämpfe
incentive.
gegeben
Yeah, I don't know how much it raised, but
Das Ding ist
it won,
getroffen worden,
so...
aber nicht in letzter Zeit.
Well, it would have had to be higher
Oh,
than...
it's undisturbed, so...
Was siehst
Everything's okay. Now we're escaping. Basically holding up and A, because the game wants to advertise. Hey, we've got this active sprint.
Action sequence.
So 10.
Ich benutze den Haken!
Go. Just hold up. Through the door. Yeah.
You can always do it as long as looking. This game does have a couple of moments like that where it almost becomes an auto-scroller. It's not really, but you may as well be.
Yeah. There's one point where you have to wait 1.5 minutes for a download
Kopier
to
sämtliche Daten, die du
finish.
finden kannst.
And I actually like that part right now. But this is, I think this is my favorite level.
Die Daten der NSA.
Wir fliegen nach Chicago.
Laut
So
Plan
I'm
ist das
gonna
ein
buy
Labyrinth und dann sind da noch die Geiseln.
the crossbow
Mit dem
and
Betäubungsgas
the
schaltest du die Gegner ohne
accessories for it.
Kollateralschäden aus. Die Haftkameras helfen beim
And
Zielen.
that's all.
Mehr geht nicht.
And in the next level, I'm gonna buy better and stealthier equipment.
Sam,
And
die
that's
Kidnapper
it.
haben die Chicagoer Polizei
If I've got enough money, then I'll buy the
Negativ,
pink
zumindest
light.
keine besonderen. Die wollen nur, dass sich die Polizei fernhält.
Wieso nehmen die Geiseln ohne was
I
zu
will say to everybody who is posting in chat, although this doesn't relate to the run, that that couch is comfy as
Wir drehen
fuck.
jetzt nicht um.
It is really comfortable. This section here, I remember when I first played through. I played through with my brightness way too dark, and I couldn't not see anything but their little tiny torchlights, and it made it actually. You think that would make it easier to spot where they were, but for example, the throw that you just did, you couldn't actually pinpoint where you needed to throw it at their feet, and it made it really difficult.
I had trouble with this part for a while, but then I noticed that there's this place behind that stage, which they, by the way, say that it's there, but I don't listen to them. Come on, it's a speed run.
Hey Josh, you know what's wrong with this country? Everything.
Oh,
Ich verlasse die
did someone find something?
No, you should be fine.
Whoa, they found something.
Nur Amateure mit billiger Ausrüstung.
They
That's
did
never
spot it.
that's never happened before.
That's another one then.
Wow. I don't know who and what that was, but it spotted them. Now I'm actually kind of concerned about this level. I hope this is Ghost.
Who's there?
Because there was a time when this level actually depended on that everything works. Every guy I knock out actually gets knocked out and I don't get spotted once. But now I don't actually know. So there I'm using the mark and execute thing that the game has. You just mark and execute.
The mark and execute isn't available on the hardest difficulties.
Yeah.
But in the nature of the speed run, people don't really care if you do it on the hardest difficulty. That becomes its own category.
Hier ist alles mit C4
Um,
verdrahtet.
But not many people will choose to run that purely because you can't get away with something such as that slide.
Yeah.
You would have been detected ages ago, so
The
it
guy
means you
guy
do have to take a
is
lot longer.
disturbed right now, but he wouldn't detected me fully. Now I'm gonna wait for him to walk back to me. And there's a armored guard coming there. But he's just gonna go past. Good. Jedi mind tricks. And now I'm just gonna sneak past him. Yeah. That should be okay. And it is.
Sam, das ist ein alter Abwasser.
Ich sag's dir.
Grim,
Haben mitgehört, Sam.
And one of the reasons I started to run this was the reason that the previous game I ran was Sly 4. It's 6 hours long, so I wanted something else that I can actually do on weekdays. So this is one of the more interesting parts. The reason I didn't buy like more silent equipment was because now that I go with this speed past all these enemies, they're gonna like think, what the heck was that sound? And that stops them. Like that. So all of these guards are just gonna be distracted so much that I should just be able to go here. Whoa, that was close. If I would have more silent equipment, they would notice me when I go down.
It's, in the case of this game, going in the regards of 100% silent actually can sometimes work against you. Sometimes you need to make the noise to distract someone to get them to walk over to somewhere where you need to be, or in that case, to get them to stop and look somewhere else as you're already in a different spot.
I hope I can hit him. I can.
Nice shot.
And now just quickly switch over and throw that there. Oh, it didn't hit the ceiling. Oh, okay. And more laptops.
Yes, we do read the chat when we can, and trying to offend people here doesn't really work. Because generally mods pick it up quite quickly. Thank you, mods.
Nicht nur die Wachen sind tot, auch alle Systeme. Ich muss ihren Hack hacken, um die Tür zu öffnen. Sonst kommst du nicht aufs Zeug, das sie da reinschütten.
So this is one of the more interesting parts. Oh, okay. Do that. So I'm gonna reload a checkpoint here, just because there's gonna be enemies and I want them to be in specific spots, and that just resets them. I'm gonna go down this pipe. There's gonna be a guy there. Shoot him. There's gonna be two guys over there. I hope I hit them. I hit one of them. And that didn't count as alert.
So still stealthy.
Yeah.
The problem with a lot of those throws, and there's a fair few of them that you make throughout the game, is that you literally are throwing them completely blind, and you're just hoping that you've managed to judge the angle correctly. As sort of mentioned before on one of the previous throws, sometimes you get things that stick to roof or stick to pipes.
Yeah, I was gonna throw the proximity shocker to the roof and stun the guy before, but that didn't happen.
So yeah, sometimes it can work if the roof is low enough. Other times it's they just walk straight underneath it and your cover's blown effectively.
Okay. Okay. And now I'm just gonna wait for that guy to go away. And it appears he's not gonna do that for a while. He's gonna go there, he's gonna stand. Oh! He's just gonna go. Okay. Works for me.
This run doesn't have a lot of static time to it. Generally, you're always focused on one objective or watching a set of pathing for guards. There's very little actual standing around doing nothing, obviously nature of a speedrun, in a game where it has been designed around you being patient and spending hours on each level.
Yeah. And that, yeah, nice. And now I hope that the 4 or 2 evasions at the very start don't actually mean anything. Oh, by that much. But that doesn't like doom the run or anything. This is very doable still. But if it's better than 2 hours and 8 minutes, it won't be a world record. But that won't happen. That the points not being enough was basically that the guards
In Nuris
did
Bude sind
something
Hinterhalte gefragt.
that
Wenn du im Vorteil sein willst, empfiehlt
hadn't
das
happened
SMI dir
before,
Haftminen und Kameras.
which was mentioned earlier. They can do that, and they will do that. So,
So,
where's the
chat, you didn't see nothing. Just keep going about your business.
There's the pink collar.
I'm just gonna say I hated this mission.
Was kommen Infos an?
Oh yeah, this mission has a Oh yeah, this mission has a part where the playing as Ghost isn't really like. It's not made for it. You're supposed to like leave that house, and there's a bunch of guards coming. I'm just gonna take out this guy so that I can get those 2 other guys to be where I want them. So I can do this. And now this part can be a pain if I go too fast. That dog, if it sniffs me, if it realizes I'm there, he's gonna stop and start barking. And I don't want that, because then the guards will react to it. But if he starts like sniffing, if I take it out fast enough. Now. Okay.
Yep. It's too good. It's too good.
Was that it? Was that enough? Undisturbed. No one saw a thing.
Das SMI lag
The dog's
richtig.
just sleeping. It's a
Bin in der
lazy dog.
Sicherheitszentrale.
This can't be skipped.
Wenn du Charlie damit verbindest, können wir die Bilder aufs SMI umleiten. Dann suche ich Nuri mittels Gesichtserkennung.
And there's a small glitch coming up. It's not important. It's just a visual gag.
Etwas Dunkelheit würde dir den Zutritt erleichtern.
Dann müssen wir
Let's
den
just
Strom abschalten.
hope it happens.
Gibt's Kameras, die das Anwesen überwachen?
Leg sie aufs Offset.
Dieser Geräteschuppen beim Pool zieht eine Menge Strom. Sicher unterirdisch
Yeah.
mit dem Hauptsicherungskasten
Rich
verbunden.
Francosi.
Ich gehe dorthin.
Okay, now I'm gonna mash A and hope that I go through the window. Yeah! So worth it. There's a part coming up. Yep.
Nice shot.
Thanks. It's hard to judge sometimes.
As you saw from that shot, the further you get away with the crossbow, you do have to account for a bit of drop, which isn't a problem with the executes because he auto targets and even shoots through walls sometimes. But especially when you're going from distance, you do have to account for the drop. The good thing is you don't have to, unlike say back in Chaos Theory, where if you're using the airfoil
Donations
rounds,
time.
you'd have to hit him in the head, but now you can hit him in the body.
You can do them now.
So we have $5 from M Darkblade M, who says, "Hey there, lots of luck to Nikneim for this run. Have fun and make us proud. Also wave to the camera for me." We have
Thanks,
$2.
Laura.
Cheers. $2 from Zizbra. Says, "Hey, Chestbra Ziz here. I just want to tell y'all to keep mirroring. Shout out to my homeboy Lycan, and remember, kids, don't do roids."
Just say sorry, it's miring, not mirroring.
Sam, du näherst dich dem Sicherungskasten.
I was going through the letters of the word which didn't exist and whatever. Anyway, $1 from Final Fan. It says, "World record hype. Xiaomi Pukeli." $1 from the real Siglemic, who says, I am the world record holder for Counter-Strike 1, 6 Dust 2B site bomb plant. I'm dedicating this run to a deceased pet lizard who always used to sit by side watching me play. Cosmo, you was a great friend. I miss you every day. And $1 from Anonymous, who says, good luck on the run, Nico, you can do it. I've also made a donation myself. This is from RoboSparkle. Basically, it's for Batman nicknames. So, Crystal Chronicles characters. And feel free to support this, but not to change it. They're now called Batman, Robin, Nightwing, and Catwoman. For the 4 Crystal Chronicles characters. Yay. Self-plug hype.
The guy's looking through the glass and he won't see the guard knocked out.
You'll notice if we jump back to a little bit there, he was almost spotted while about to climb up the wall and just hid behind the pipe. There's some very weird hitboxing at times in this game, which mean you're...
Oh. Okay. I missed one. Oh. Now I can't leave.
Yeah, you're in combat.
What if I just do this?
But the weird hitboxing means you can...
I'm just gonna reload a checkpoint.
Probably, yeah. Means you can hide behind a pole which is, you know, like an eighth of your width and still be hidden, apparently. So it's a bit screwy at times as far as that goes.
I found that accidentally. I just panicked and went behind that pillar once, and it worked. That guy is showing signals. That guy who's facing like the other way. Okay, now I'm just gonna wait for the guy a little bit so that that doesn't happen. I'm actually gonna like that.
I noticed how you said, well, at least you didn't say that's never happened before.
That's never actually happened before.
Can someone please put that on the board?
Yeah. So this is the part you're not really supposed to play as Ghost, but I'm gonna play as Ghost because that's the one. I hope if that guy doesn't kick the door, which happens pretty often, then I don't know. Maybe I'll just reload. Okay, he's just like pleasantly gonna open that. Okay, that worked. He's supposed to kick through that door, but
I've seen them stand out there, not kick it.
That's just the AI doing something they're really not supposed to.
The AI in this, in order to try to make it, you know, replayability and everything, it is quite clever AI. At the same time, because it's quote-unquote so clever, sometimes it does things that are ridiculously stupid for a regular person to do. So, there's pros and cons to it.
Yeah. Yay, walking. And if you notice, in the top left, it says reinforcements if detected. That's one of the great things about doing Ghost. This part is done without alerts, so there's no reinforcements coming, and those reinforcements last like 3 to 5 minutes, I think. And with my stealth equipment, with no armor against bullets, that's pretty good.
The console that this is getting played off is off the PC, just using an Xbox controller. Which, like we mentioned before, PC controls on this are pretty rubbish. So,
thanks.
Eventually.
And now let's get this snipe. Okay.
Little sequences like this, again, almost like semi-auto scrollers.
Sam, dir nähert sich ein gegnerisches Fahrzeug. Schnell zum Dock.
Bestätigt.
You pretty much do have to just go from point A to point B, and the game almost outlays a path that it wants you to take in terms of guard patrols, positions, and everything else before.
Ich will
So it's in those little kinds of sections you can almost plot out a path which is always going to be the same. It's very rarely going to deviate from that.
Yeah, this run is so like new. I just picked up
nützlich waren
this
Nuris
like
Informationen.
I don't know 3 weeks ago, and it got like added last minute,
Warum lasst ihr den laufen und ich sitze immer noch
so
da,
that
Idioten?
Weil du uns hier viel nützlicher bist als da draußen.
the route I'm using is maybe not the best, but it's what I can do right now.
Ich mache aus der Not eine Tugend.
After this, I'm gonna find new
Du klingst ja
routes.
fast wie die Präsidentin.
So if you want to see that,
Wenn du das nächste Mal
follow my
wirst du
channel.
vorher Bescheid sagen. Charlie?
Wink.
Ein Peilsender.
Bin durch deine E-Mail-Peilung auf die Idee gekommen und hab Nuri
Is that
ein
the
Virus aufs
subtle
Handy
hint that
geballert.
people should
Es
follow
überträgt
your channel?
Gespräche,
I don't know what you're
GPS-Daten und
talking
wahrscheinlich
about.
infiziert auch sein
The one that's
Computer
printed on
Wir
the
halten
bottom
so
of the
mehr
stream
Informationen,
at
als
the
wenn wir
moment
mit Kubin eingesperrt
that
hätten.
people should
Das
you know,
glaube ich nicht.
plug into their browser and then click
Ist
follow.
dir
I
egal,
have no
verstehe,
idea.
ich halt's Maul.
Alles,
I
was
think
du aus
they
Washington kriegst, sind Vermutungen. Ich beschaff Daten.
Du wirst noch einen Krieg
That's your
auslösen.
opinion.
Dieser Krieg hat seitdem längst begonnen. Wir sind diejenigen, die ihn beenden sollen.
Oh yeah, and this story is basically America is attacked. Kill the terrorists.
These runs they actually get quite interesting the further and further you go, because you do get the more
Enge
equipment.
Gänge in einem abgebrannten Gebäude.
So you're able to be a little bit more versatile in how you approach situations, especially if you go from a ghost only to just a straight any percent, which means you can just run. It's literally just a run and gun.
I don't think any percent. It doesn't exist right now, and I think it shouldn't exist.
It defeats the point of a
Ye-
Splinter Cell
yeah.
game, really.
Yeah, you're just playing a generic third-person shooter.
And there are much better third-person shooters out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. This is kind of clunky.
But yeah, so pretty much the people are only like really treating this as a ghost category, and like I said before, co-op is something that is possible in this game. It does have its own different set of missions to run through those, so that again would be a different category, but it would also be another element.
I'd love to pick it up sometime.
The only problem is playing Uplay. Uplay servers for this game, I can attest, are not the nicest thing, especially if you're trying to do anything more than maybe 400 kilometers away.
Yeah, you can do him right now. I'm just like dodging the sniper. That's basically it.
Yeah, so when you're ready, Rover.
Okay, so we've got $1 from Jeff, who says, shout outs to Aziz Shaver Shane, aka Ziz, come back man, son of Zeus, father of Hercules, brother of Hercules, father of aesthetics, rest in peace. We also have $1.50 from Mick, who says, good luck to all the runners, and remember, diggly dig, trio, trio, trio.
Have you been practicing that in your head? All the, to answer the question in chat, all of the Splinter Cells have been released on PC. All of them, bar the second game, which is called Pandora Tomorrow, are available on Steam. There's a licensing issue which stops Pandora Tomorrow going up on Steam. It's not actually, to my knowledge, for sale anywhere at the moment. You can get a HD collection on consoles, which has one Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory on the PlayStation 3, and I think it was available for a time on Xbox 360. And Conviction and Double Agent and Blacklist have all been released on those platforms. So yes, they are all on PC, and yes, they are all on consoles.
Those two guys are gonna bicker about soccer, so I'm gonna like, good night. I don't want to listen to that.
I did when I first played. The general consensus that I've always picked up, and again you can correct me if you see otherwise, is as far as games that get run, Conviction has been run a little bit. It's not the world's most popular one, but it is quite a solid speed run. Double Agent is hated amongst everybody. Chaos Theory is well loved and well received, and that is actually quite a good speed run. It's quite a difficult speed run though. Pandora Tomorrow is slightly easier than Chaos Theory, and the first Splinter Cell is quite well done at this stage, but it's just a very stock standard version.
So there's 4 guys here left. I'm gonna knock out 3 at the same time, and I hope the 4th one isn't there to see that, because that's the only thing that's really in my way. It doesn't do me anything, but it's just annoying that he spots sometimes. I'm just waiting for that guy, please, to come. Okay, that guy is in a position where he might see something he doesn't want to.
Have you ever met the man? Once. Briefly. Scared the hell out of me. You were there when it went down in Dak. He's looking at...
Oh yeah, I was supposed to execute them. And the guy didn't see anything. I actually hit the wrong button. But this was made last year, so.
What you're saying is you're so skilled at this game that you can hit the wrong buttons and still achieve your objectives.
Yes.
There you go. Understood.
He comes prepared with backup buttons that do the job as well.
Ghost percent in the Titles of Completion level is it's really more just one pathway to completing the game. It's not measured as a straight percent category. The game does actually have a percentage counter of completion, but it also counts getting every laptop, doing all of the side missions, co-op missions, and everything else, so nobody is ever going to be using that because it's unreliable unless you actually have 2 people that are willing to work at it, and even then it would be a very long run. So Ghost percent is just one way of saying any percent in a nice way, but it's not actually a defined percentage completion.
And by the way, you were speaking about the other Splinter Cells. All I know is that Conviction is about 2 hours, but an hour of that is cutscenes and interrogations. So the run is actually gameplay-wise an hour long, but it adds another hour just because of cutscenes and interrogations. And that's the only reason I didn't pick up Conviction.
Yeah, off that Conviction, there's one level which is the Washington Monument. You spend about 3 times as long at the start of the mission just getting to the Washington Monument, and then when you run out, you literally just detonate the EMP and just run straight past everybody as you go through the groups.
Yeah.
And that game is a lot more, because you don't have the same, because he's not really working for 3rd/4th echelon at that point. You can just run and gun without fear of any sort of reprisal.
Also, it's more like it has a deeper story, so it's a story part. Okay, I got all the dogs. Oh, I didn't. Rest in peace, Fankersy. I hope that didn't boom. Like that's the only thing keeping me away from Ghost, because I've always gotten those dogs. I was supposed to like shoot those two because electricity, they're sticky shockers. So when electricity hits water, it like reacts. So I was gonna do that, but I didn't realize that one of the dogs didn't actually get hit. So okay. So Sam's not in a good mood.
He's currently, just because we've got Robo in the room, he's currently under Scarecrow's fear toxin right now.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stand here and wait for him to. Yeah, he got me. Got me. You could walk and knock out those guys, but it's slow. It's really slow. And this is interesting. I have 6 ammo right now. Oh, now I have 12. Whoop-de-doo. Actually, did I get spotted?
I don't think he did.
Okay, I didn't. This is one of the examples why Ghost isn't really like, they didn't 100% focus on doing this game for those who like Ghost. Okay. I'm gonna check the points.
Alles okay, Sam? Sam!
And just to answer a couple of things in chat, no, I don't know where anyone is getting Samurai Man from, and yes, I am Australian.
Oh. Okay, I didn't get spotted. And snipe.
Good one.
This should be enough. It's not. It was the one dog. Yeah, I need to get better at this level. I need to find better routes. So at this point, I would have maybe restarted during the what level didn't I get?
2.
Was it 2? I think I got 2.
It was in the American giving in the mall.
Yeah, yeah. So at that point I would have reset, but it's a marathon.
Yeah. So sorry, consumption. That's all.
And you're basically seeing the same thing. The route is the same.
Yeah.
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 So we have $10 from Anonymous. Rise and shine, girl on the red couch. Rise and shine.
Damit das klar ist, wenn du auch nur einen einzigen meiner Männer verletzt, werde ich dir nicht länger helfen.
Ich will niemanden verletzen. Los, weiter.
We gotta find out what that clicking is.
Los.
It's probably me making too much noise.
Nur damit du weißt, dass ich Freunde habe.
No, be.
Yeah, every time I've laughed, it comes up.
It looks like someone might have bent that microphone, that's fine. Oh, I'll fix that up later.
Okay.
Fix that later, that would actually be...
I'll just be serious time all the time, so it doesn't do that anymore.
No, I'm just looking at the arm. The arm looks a little bent, so I'll just fix that later.
So this is one of the more interesting levels, I think. This is the level where there's gonna be a 1.5 minute time for waiting.
So we'll have plenty of time for donations then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna explain before that part what I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna do it, and you can read donations. Not long.
Ich bin im Parkhaus, General.
By the way, I've had that camera spot me sometime, and it didn't actually do anything. The guy next to the camera didn't like react at all.
Bis der Job erledigt ist.
So, the next room, when we escorted this guy, is gonna be a bit weird because this is Ghost. You're not supposed to get detected, but the game makes you so that you're detected, and you can't escape that. If you try to escape all the enemies, you're gonna get evasion points, and they're not what I want. So the only thing I can do is stealth knockout everyone, so that the whole room is stealth knockouts. Also, where are you going? What are you... What? That door should be shut. At like 5 over there. Yeah, 5.
There's so many things wrong with what just happened.
I think it looked weird because that general guy like walked from the wrong side of that enemy, but I didn't think that it was yeah, the wrong side. What's happening? He walked through the door.
Oh, that one.
What if I just yeah, what if I just...
You just tell guys to pull me down in about 20.
What?
Okay, this is...
Okay, I got to restart the level. He somehow became AI. He became an enemy.
Yeah, that's
He's supposed to just walk, but for some reason he swapped brains with someone, and
yeah, there's so many things wrong with that little section of what just happened. Thank you, Ubisoft.
Yeah, Boogiesoft.
I cannot think of an Ubisoft game in the last 5 years that I've played where bugs like that don't exist. They existed in Watch Dogs, they existed in this, Conviction, all the Assassin's Creed games, the Far Cry games. Like, you just get some really weird ones. To answer chat, Left 4 Dead is no longer happening. It's been postponed until later if we can find a spot for it, which we probably will. So it's not happening now, probably not for another day or so.
I'm still like, I don't know what to think.
Hope he doesn't do it again.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that doesn't happen again.
Otherwise,
Ich bin im Parkhaus,
make it
General.
interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
One thing that I will say that I'm happy that Ubisoft have done with this game and the Ghost Recons, especially Future Soldier, is it definitely has the best cover system that I use, that I've ever really used. It does make it a lot easier in a game like this if you've got a working cover system that actually does its job.
Okay, let's see what happens.
باید با سرهنگ ملوف صحبت کنید. از اون بخواین تا یه نسخه از آخرین گزارش رو به شما بده و اون رو روی میز من بذارید.
و اگه اونجا نبود جنرال؟
چشم، به من اعتماد کنید. برو.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't walk through the wall. You walk through the wall. What if I just start going over here?
Da drüben, ich glaube, ich habe was gehört.
Yeah, He's detecting me. An NPC who's not supposed to have a gun at me. It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same one.
I'm gonna just go away from the mission and come back. Hopefully it reloads it fully. This is very interesting.
At least you didn't die? Question mark?
I just realized I started the mission from a checkpoint. Well, it's loading it again, so let's hope. Did it load subtitles before? Now it shouldn't be showing subtitles because foreign languages don't. They aren't relevant.
This is marathon luck.
No, don't walk. What if I do this? Okay. I get to do something. I have to make the game not broken. Thanks, Ubisoft.
Still better than EA.
Well, that's debatable.
You may have to exit level, restart level.
Yeah.
Like completely from scratch.
Yeah, I'll just do that. God damn it. I'm glad I put some like time on the estimate.
Yeah.
That's like 30 minutes plus. What I'm actually hoping.
It does happen, I will say, far more often than you want it to. Where you turn around and go, wait, you're not supposed to be there. And
I'm just wondering what we're gonna do if this doesn't work.
I have to try a restart game and then try.
Yeah. I think that'll... I think I just saw that guy spawn. Out of thin air.
Los, weiter.
Sam, anscheinend hat der Bluff funktioniert. Wir können anfangen.
Los.
War das für mich oder deine amerikanischen Freunde?
Nur damit du weißt, dass ich Freunde habe.
Sehr freundlich.
Sam, im Gebäude musst du meinen USB-Stick an die Server anschließen. Er greift dann vollautomatisch alle Informationen über Blacklist ab.
Verstanden.
Wird nicht leicht, wenn du dich mit den Wachen anlegst. Vielleicht solltest du nach oben ausweichen.
Lange her, seit sich Amerikaner das letzte Mal hergewagt haben.
I'm just gonna... What's happening over there?
79 einige Verbesserungen vorgenommen.
The guy is like...
He's having an epileptic fit, by the looks of it.
Siehst du das Parkhaus? Da geht es rein. Ich kümmere mich um die Wache. Die Kameras sind dein Problem. Geh ins Parkhaus, da treffen wir uns.
Ich bin im Parkhaus, General.
Warte im unteren Stockwerk auf mich.
Das gefällt mir nicht. Der letzte Satz, den der General gesagt hat, entspricht nicht seinem üblichen Sprachgebrauch. Könnte ein Code gewesen sein. Wahrscheinlichkeit laut SMI bei 37%.
Okay.
Vorsichtig.
Immer noch hier.
Let's see.
Äußerst beruhigend.
Marathon luck, please.
Warte keinen Schritt weiter. بفرمایید.
جنرال قربان شما فرمودید که اینجا بیام.
باید با سرهنگ ملوف صحبت کنید. از اون بخواید تا یه نسخه از
Someone's saying that VSync on usually fixes bugs like this. I do have it off, but I just don't like how the game looks.
We might have to put it on maybe for, for a short second.
I'll do that. The game starts tearing. I don't like how it looks.
Did you apply?
What?
Did you apply?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you can see the tearing in the chainmail fence there.
Warte keinen Schritt weiter. بفرمایید.
General قربان شما فرمودید که اینجا بیام.
باید با سرهنگ ملوف صحبت
Okay, this is actually looking better.
آخرین گزارش رو به شما بده و اون رو روی میز من بذار.
و
Yeah.
اگه اونجا نبود جنرال؟
چشم، به من اعتماد کنید. برو.
Yeah, that fixed it. Thank you, chat. I think. Let's just see
Go on, chat.
if we can go through that gate. Then we can start clapping. Okay, start clapping.
Good work, chat. Chat, for that you get an ice cream flavor of your choice.
I'm
2
actu-
scoops.
I'm gonna restart a checkpoint soon, so during that I'll take it off because, well, yeah, I could keep it on, just to avoid stuff like this.
Probably just leave it on.
Yeah. So the part coming up is the one I spoke about some time ago. But I'll remind everyone, I'm gonna be detected, which is not optimal. I'm reloading a checkpoint because I've heard there's a glitch that these guys won't forget me. So I'm gonna just stay here and wait for them to start searching me, because if I start shooting now, I'm gonna get the wrong points. That's not searching. Now. Oops.
Dude.
No throw there.
I always liked that point where they ran into the
Okay.
sleeping gas.
One guy left. Oh, okay, the whole room is clear. So if I would leave that room too early, I would get the wrong points.
Gute Arbeit, Grim.
Bedank dich bei Charlie. Er hat die Systeme gehackt und den Strom abgeschaltet. Hast ein paar
Orange
Sekunden, um den
chocolate.
Datentresor zu erreichen. Dann
Orange
startet der
choc
Notfall
chip.
Ich
That's
sehe einen
a
Aufzug,
horrible
aber ich
flavor.
habe keinen RFID-Chip, um ihn zu öffnen.
Die Wachen haben welche.
Yeah, there's not anything huge happening.
So we
Oh,
have
yeah, do.
okay. We have $1 from Fangirl. He says, "Is that guy on the couch called Carmen Electra, aka Casca?" Nope. Try again. $10 a guess. And $5 from Bildoktorn, or Bildoktorn. Sorry. Says Blacklist seems like a surprisingly interesting speed game. World record hype. By the way, is there a barbecue level?
Es gibt wieder Strom.
Yeah, Karska is a friend of mine. And I can confirm you're not him. Barbecue level? I don't think so. There's a one with a yacht.
Ich überwache
A
Ihren
huge
Vorfall.
boat.
Sie rufen ein
But it's
Sondereinsatzkommando.
DLC.
Wir werden das Gebäude Etage für Etage absuchen.
Charlie, sag mir, was im Datentresor zu tun ist.
Yeah, and that level also was
Gegeben habe es sein Suchalgorithmus.
pretty
Er sucht gezielt
simple
nach
level.
Daten über Sadiq und Blacklist. Es müsste alles automatisch kopiert werden.
Müsste?
Wird.
So, the next room is the one with the where I have to wait for a download to finish. And I'm gonna just explain everything because what I'm doing is actually pretty cool. At least I feel so. I'm gonna restock. And then there's a guard coming. And the thing with these guards is that they can go through those doors, but I can't. So I have to use this guard. Like this. Oh, that sounded horrible.
Yeah, stealth knockout as the pieces of bone go into his brain.
Yeah. Totally knocked out. Nothing, no harm done.
No permanent brain damage.
اونا سرباز
And this is pretty, like, they suggest you do it this way. It's a really planned out thing, but there's one thing I'm gonna add to that, and that's gonna be a checkpoint reset, which does something that's actually really good for that part, because the AI can react in two ways about some guys they have spoken with, and they never appear again. So I'm waiting for these guys to talk their talk. When that's over, that guy is gonna walk over to me. I'm gonna knock him out. The RFID chip will disable those lasers in front of me. I'm gonna go put that download on and then restart the checkpoint, and that knocked out dude will be despawned from the area. So the guy he's talking to will never even know he's existed. Because sometimes the guy can react. What? Oh, I held the wrong button. I'll just knock him out here. Again, doing wrong things, but still managing to do the right things. I hope that didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so the guy is now despawned. What's gonna happen now is that that guy is gonna go talk to like 5 other guys. 4 of them being normal guards and 1 of them being armored. So I'm going to throw this proximity shocker over there. All of them except the armored guard are gonna get knocked out. Now that guy is gonna start searching what happened to his friends. And I'm just waiting for him to move. Okay. Nice. The only way to knock out these guys is from behind or from above, so taking them out is pretty important. Now I'm just wondering where the 2 other guys are, because there should be 2 other guys, but like we know, the enemy AI can be
a bit shit at times.
So I'm gonna just take it safe. I'm gonna lose a bit time, but I've lost time already, so I'm just gonna look for those guys, because if I don't, the guard I'm gonna leave is evaded. But now the whole room is stealth. Yeah.
Ich hab den Stick.
Sam, die Kurzeinheiten haben die Eingangshalle abgeriegelt. Durchbrich das Glas und seil dich ab.
Grim, kannst du mir sagen, was mich hier erwartet?
Negativ, das SMI hat keine Daten darüber.
And now I'm just gonna go here. Skip all those enemies. So hard when it's all laid out for you. And that's that area. Yep. There's another armored guard. This time I'm just gonna avoid him. And also that guy. The moving speed affects how loud you are. So tilting the joystick a bit up makes you go slow but silent. I don't think that's the case in some of the other games. Now there's a guard coming. I'm gonna whistle at him. Or do something. He's gonna walk to me. I'm gonna grab him. And throw it on. Oh. Sorry. I was just gonna throw him on the ground, but...
Sam, auf deiner Fluchtroute durch die Gärten ist ein Sicherheitstresor. Scheint, als wärst du nah an einem Kontrollraum. Greif dort auf das Terminal zu, dann können wir die Türen öffnen.
Lass mich einen Blick drauf werfen, mal sehen, was alles geht. Oh!
And now there's more armored guards coming, and I'm just gonna slip past them with the method I just told you about, just by tilting the joystick slightly. And it works 9 times out of 10. And then there's that one time someone accidentally notices you. But it won't be that long of a checkpoint.
Das nenne ich Timing. Alles okay, Sam. Die Sicherheitsschleusen sind offen.
Schon unterwegs. Überlegt euch mal, wie ich hier wieder rauskomme.
Be really, really quiet. Yep. Got it.
Es kommt Verstärkung, Sam.
Wie komme ich hier raus?
Briggs kommt mit einem Transporter.
Briggs?
Wir streiten uns, nachdem dich da rausgeholt
And this is the last part of the level, and it's even more like not fun. I'm just gonna walk past a guy that's armored, but he can be a pain. And there's a dog also, so if I just don't go too quickly, it shouldn't notice me. Okay. Now there's a totally ghost part coming. No innocents are involved. Nothing bad is happening to anyone. I don't know. Oops. Oh. Yep. Totally ghost. No one ever sees me.
Man hat uns bemerkt. Mein Fasi ist nicht gut, aber auf den iranischen Funkkanälen ist die Hölle los. In Kürze wird die Flugabwehr aktiviert sein.
Fahrzeug vernichtet. Gegner ausgeschaltet. Gegner ausgeschaltet. Die Verfolger stecken fest. Der Weg ist frei. Wir sehen uns im Flugzeug.
They won't even know I'm there. And that's the level.
Ich weiß, dass
And I think the level coming up is gonna be again a bit different, yeah. So, if you don't know about this game, there's an online mode called Spies vs. Mercs. And the basic idea is that spies play with the third person view and the mercs play with first person. So, this mission is basically trying to introduce you to the mechanic before you go actually online. So there's parts where I have to play first person, and the only things actually stealthy are proximity shockers and sleeping gas. there's no like melee. It's lethal. I'm just gonna do this. Hopefully that hits. It didn't. Cool. Awesome. Just there. I'm really bad at this part. Oh no, no it hit. Oh. Are there guys around here? No. Okay. So now the perspective is gonna change. So this is Modern Warfare 4. There. I'm throwing a sleeping grenade over there. Because if I throw a proximity shocker, it's gonna detonate a bomb and everyone's gonna join me.
Ecken überprüfen. Die Transporter passen zu Charlies Bildern von den Verkehrskameras.
And the thing with the this part is, you've seen me buy like more stealthier equipment, but here it doesn't actually matter. The movement speed doesn't matter as long as you're crouching. You can just go past them.
Puh, hier riecht's wie in Charlies Werkstatt. Oh oh, der Aufzug bewegt sich.
So,
Wir kriegen Besuch.
turn, dude, turn. Thanks. Oh. And sometimes these different gadgets can go through floors, so okay, that didn't happen. I'm gonna throw one there, and hopefully, okay. Sometimes one of the guards can see me, so I can't open that door, but now it worked. Once again, broad daylight is the best time for stealth. That sniper is never gonna see me. So stealth. And this should be fine. I've previously tried to knock out a couple of guys just to make that faster, but I've always gotten the wrong points. Now I'm gonna wait for that guy, because he's got the goggles that make them see me better.
Die ist leer. Die Bombe wurde schon in den Zug verladen.
Now let's see if the AI is stupid or actually good. If that guy stops at any point, I have to reload, but he didn't, so great. And now the sniper on the top is readjusting his position, so that's the best time for me to move. And this is one of the parts that I really should fix after ESA. I'm just gonna wait for two AI guys to have a conversation. These two. I'm just gonna wait for them to leave. Yeah, getting the gold ghost rating gives the most cash. But missing a few and not getting the rank doesn't really change anything. Okay, so there's another. Okay, Sam, you're not on the right position. Okay, so that happened. Now there's gonna be another first version part. And about now I should, yeah, I already have the full ghost rating for this level. But I'm just gonna do this part as intended. And the part next to this is actually not gonna be ghost at all, because the enemies again have spotted me from the start. So, and making them not see me is slow. So that goes there.
Bin im Ringlockschuppen. Wo ist die Bombe?
Die Engineers bringen sie an einem Zug an, Briggs.
And there's a sniper. I'm just gonna... I dropped something. Now there's two guys chatting. And that's that. Now comes the part where I actually make 2 kills.
Sam, alle Sprengsätze deaktiviert.
I killed 2 people. I'm sorry. Not yet, but in a moment.
Bleibt unten, da passiert keinem was.
And now there's an explosion, like that. And I'm gonna equip my sonar goggles. They'll let me see through walls. And I'm gonna go here, mark those 2 guys. And execute them. Yeah, it's just ended. Yeah, it's just ended. So now would be a good time to do something. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's hope that's fixed now. It should be. So now we're gonna go to Guantanamo Bay. We're gonna get ourselves locked up.
Schließ dich mit Grim und Charlie Cook.
And because all the guards are
Alle Typen da drin sind
like
auf uns.
are on our side basically, we don't get to kill anyone. So, but hey, this is the one level where you actually have to
Auf die Knie.
do non-lethal attacks.
Aufstehen.
Deine Ausrüstung liegt im Außenbüro hinter dem Erholungsbereich. Ich schalte den Strom ab, dann hast du es einfacher.
We're just walking a bit to see a guy that we saw in the, I think, the 4th level. There was a guy we escorted from his mansion to his boat. So now we're just gonna punch him in the face and get away from the area. That's the idea of the level. Ask, why did you give information to the wrong guys, and then hit him in the face. And then escape.
Du schaffst das schon. Was macht dich so sicher? Du hast keine Wahl.
Cutscenes, cutscenes.
Wurdest du auch? Bitte aufhören!
Are there any donations?
We have one $5 donation from Mordos, who says, "Thank you, based VSync." And thank you very much for those $5. Keep them coming.
Thanks, Mordos. So, I should basically just explain a little why going from cover to cover actually works. The basic idea is to go from cover to cover, but if you walk that distance without using covers, you're basically just gonna get spotted more easily. But if you use the mechanic you're provided, you can make that part without being noticed. We're gonna use that in the next part. I walked past it and I've gone cover to cover, and the cover to cover works because the game makes you so that it works out. It's stupid. Sam, please. I'm gonna have to restart that because he decided to go up the gate, even though I had my camera fixated on going from cover to cover. So, oh wow, I was a bit slow. This is one of the more stupid levels, just because of these parts. Now it should be okay. Yeah. So that guy's gonna go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna get my stuff from the safest place ever, Guantanamo Bay. They smuggled something in here.
Perfekt.
Denk daran, Sam. Die Wachen sind Verbündete. Wenn es Tote gibt, muss ich die Mission
And
abbrechen.
this is another stupid part.
Diesmal musst du unsichtbar bleiben, Sam.
I always do this differently because enemy AI is
Zur Verstärkung.
not consistent. And that reminds me, I should have tested something out before the run, but I didn't. But yeah, this works. Yeah, this is actually really good. I'm very okay with this. Usually I take out the guy I'm following. That's a helicopter, by the way. It saw me. Totally. Now these guards are gonna talk about stacking boxes, because apparently one of the guards doesn't stack the boxes properly, so that's really important.
Just finish what you're doing, and after that stack falls over on you, I'll show you how to stack boxes properly. Whatever.
And I can show you that cover to cover works. If I would have walked past that area, that guard would have heard me, walked to see what's happening, and then spotted me. Now there's a dog. And I'm sorry chat, but I'm gonna have to knock the dog out. That wasn't a donation incentive. Oh, I missed the dog. It went between his legs. The dog is safe. For now. Yeah, that can happen with these sticky shockers and stun gun ammo, etc. They can just go like from there on there. Let's get this right now. There. Cool. Or not cool. Sorry, chat. And I'm gonna knock this guy out because he's gonna see the dog. Or I don't actually know. I just like knocking dudes out. There should be a table around here, I think. I don't think that's supposed to be that empty. But okay. As long as that one armored guard changes his position, it should be okay. He should go lean against the wall. And he does. So now just gonna... That guy isn't gonna see me. He's too scripted. Yeah, that should be it. Yep.
Geh zu Camp X-Ray. Bist fast zu Hause.
And this is the home stretch, basically. Just a couple more checkpoints. And then there's gonna be a level that's not designed for Ghost, but I'm gonna do it Ghost, because that's the thing I'm doing here at ESA. But I'll get to it later.
Sam, da ist eine Stelle, an der du an einem Seil runterrutschen kannst. Das ist besser, als Hunden zu begegnen.
Let's see what this guy does. Nothing. Great. Now there's gonna be 2 snipers and a dog. And I need to know where the dog is.
Dann kommst du an die Küste, wo Briggs dich erwarten wird.
And he's there. Okay. Sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. if the dog starts barking and I leave it alone, he's gonna like alert the other guys, and I'm gonna get the wrong points.
Ich verlasse das Lager.
But I should be... yeah, there's enough points already.
Folge der Küste. Briggs wartet dort bereits mit einem Wassertaxi.
Bin unterwegs.
And now I'm just gonna run. Nikneim, you're not sorry enough. What can I do to be more sorry enough? I need to make up for the time Noob has lost. That would have been possible without like my issues with the game. Or at least 30 minutes of it. No, it's more like 20 minutes, I think. So now there's a level where we're being attacked. I'm given 6 ammo on my crossbow and 3 sleeping gas and nothing else. So I'm just gonna basically knock out as many people as I can from behind. There's gonna be a guy. He's gonna come over here. Hopefully. If he already... did he? He didn't. Okay. That's new. Or it's not, but... that should happen, but sometimes it doesn't. So... let me just try and... and all these guys are shooting at the wall. But they they're basically just made to shoot at the airplane, but they don't know if there's a wall between them. Oh, there's guys. This is something that I'm not used to doing. There should have been one dude more before. But I'm just gonna do these knockouts. Maybe shoot that guy. Oh. I don't want those guys to see me! Ah. That happens when something you don't really want to happen happens. So I lost like a minute and a half there, I think. Not really sure. So now the guy, yeah, now the guy came over here. I'm gonna get him. And then I'm gonna wait for 2 other guys who are never gonna see that guy. Although he's like clearly visible. There they are. Hey there. How are you? And now I'm gonna shoot one guy, and then there's the 2 guys are gonna come who made me reset. Oh, they're already here. Okay, they didn't see me. That okay. Nothing happened. They were just not supposed to be there already. I should like clearly see them, and they're gonna run for 30 seconds. And this guy's just doing something. So here there's 2 cars coming, and they're gonna shoot flares up in the air. The flares really don't do anything. They're probably supposed to do something, but they don't really do anything. Oh. throw sleeping gas over there so I can knock out 2 guys. It's worth it. And soon there should be 2 cars going for either side. I don't know which.
Sam, weitere Gegner auf Transportern.
Which one is it?
Starte Triebwerke.
Is it the one I want? Or not? It's not. So now it will be interesting to see where those guys are gonna go. One's gonna come over here. Cool. Thanks. Oh, it's combat. Cool. It shouldn't be, but it is. I don't know why it was combat. Because no one has seen me, but... Okay, those are combat knockouts. What I'm now gonna do, because there's 2 levels that are not ghost, I'm just gonna do this level like I would do in a normal run, because it isn't gonna be a full ghost anyway. So this is what I would still be doing. And I don't really need the money anymore, so it sucks, but I would even lose more time, and right now we're a bit behind, so yeah. So I didn't get spotted, but I apparently got spotted. And more accidents are gonna happen right now. I'm just full ghosts. Totally ghosts. Uh-oh. Oops. So there's... I think there's 2 levels left. I'm not actually sure right now.
Briggs, feindliche Einheiten scheren rechts aus.
Are there any donations? Keep donating.
Tödlicher Treffer. Abschuss. Der ist Schrott.
Briggs, das ist nicht alles. Mehrere Fahrzeuge nähern sich unserer Position.
So that's the level. Oops. I'm actually glad that didn't do anything about the plane. I wasn't supposed to do that. So the level is not gonna be ghost, but yeah, and a little short. Just because the game decided that I was spotted. Oh yeah, it's not the 2 last levels, it's 3, because there's a boring story part in the middle and it's not an actual level, you know. If you look at the stats after this, it's gonna say there's 12 missions in this, and it's gonna show that I've done 11, because this doesn't actually count. Somebody's hacked into their plane and I gotta fix it. So now would be the best time for donations, but there apparently aren't any.
Hey, lass mich raten. Wir stecken in der Scheiße und nur ich kann... Der Pilot ist bewusstlos. Briggs,
Lauf zum Heck des Flugzeugs. Wir müssen sofort Ladung abwerfen.
Alternatively, instead of donations, you can go through quickly what's what we are donating for, and that is Doctors Without Borders or Médecins Sans Frontières, who are an international independent medical humanitarian organisation. They deliver emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, natural disasters, etc. Essentially, those who cannot get healthcare themselves for one reason or another. They offer assistance to people based on need, as opposed to race, religion, gender, political affiliation. None of that matters as far as I'm concerned. Every single dollar you donate, and we're hoping to see a lot more of those dollars, every single dollar will go to that organisation, and they make fantastic use of it. Barely 20% goes on things like administration fees, and they really do have a great idea as to how to use that to get the money essentially to where it is needed. So please do carry on donating. It's a fantastic cause that you're supporting. Thank you.
Ich kann schießen, warte!
Please. Please. I'm gonna change my position a bit. Okay.
Okay, Fischer, unterbrich die Stromzufuhr, damit wir das System neu hochfahren können. Beeilung!
Die Zugangsluke zur Elektrik ist dort.
So intense. I'm so motivated to saving these characters.
Yeah, you certainly sound it.
Okay, schwing deinen Arsch ins Cockpit. Ich gehe in den Sturzflug und hab keine Lust, dass du in einem Lüfter...
Oh no, it's falling. So there's a glitch that can happen. Okay, I think I got it. So here Sam is supposed to be like, whoa, this is falling, but apparently if you just hold the stick up, you can just walk. So he's pretty chill about it.
Sam Fisher's too badass to worry about things like gravity and falling airplanes.
Yeah. Miracle.
Calm. Collected in the face of peril.
And you can't skip this. Let's watch as our favorite characters actually die.
Verdammt, was glaubst du, was gerade passiert?
Was there meant to be a spoiler warning there?
Lass ihn machen.
No.
Alles klar. Okay, Fischer, du musst Kerosin in die Triebwerke pumpen. Wenn das Ding hochfährt, bleiben nur Sekunden, um sie anzuwerfen.
There's no. This isn't a cliché or anything.
Nach dem Neustart ziehst du wie verrückt hoch. Wir haben nur einen Versuch, okay?
Something terrible is about to happen to our heroes. What will happen?
3, 2, 1, jetzt!
Look at the dialogue.
Komm schon! Komm schon! Komm schon, du Drecksding! Zieh hoch, zieh hoch, zieh hoch, zieh hoch!
Yeah.
So that was a thing that happened.
Yeah. And now there's 2 levels left. The level coming up, there's a chance that the game will give me wrong enemies. And let's just see if that happens. Because I was doing a run once, and I was doing horribly, and this that part just put the nail on the coffin. I just stopped. And I realized later when it happened that if you just restart the mission, they might go away. But we've seen AI mess up big time during this. So, let's see.
Engineers.
We're gonna go meet some guys from our side. And now... Okay, I think they're the wrong enemies. Let's see. Please. Could you show yourselves? Yeah, they're the wrong enemies. So, what happens there is actually just the game being stupid. We've never seen that. It replaces the normal henchmen with the guys that can spot me pretty much instantly. And the only way to fix that is restarting the mission. So, yeah, it's fixed. They didn't try to spot me at all during that. So now they're just guys with flashlights. And they can even shoot at me and they won't react to me. I even went to the wrong cover and it didn't matter.
Sam, die Erstversorger werden angegriffen.
Auf dem Weg. Grim, ich brauche den Chefingenieur.
So schnell ich kann.
And here I'm just gonna restart a checkpoint just so that the cycles work out.
Ich sehe eine Menge Gegner vor dir.
Sam, du befindest dich in einem Irrgarten. Nutze ihn zu deinem Vorteil.
This is something I just tested out in my previous run and it worked. I'm not gonna go there. That guy is actually not where he's supposed to be, I think. Okay, that actually works. I'm just not gonna knock this guy out next to that guy and he's not gonna notice me. He's too concentrated in his computer. Aren't we all?
Da vorne ist die Feuerwache. Die Erstversorger sind direkt davor in Deckung gegangen.
And now I have to clear the whole area. That's just what the game tells me to do.
Das Notfallteam wieder an die Arbeit machen kann.
There's civilians involved. I can already tell this is gonna be a bit different. There's supposed to be a guy over there, but he's not there. So anything can happen. Yeah, he's standing over there, looking at the wall. Pretty chill. Oh, something happened here. Nope, didn't. And now let's see if I... Okay. I think enemy AI swapped out again. Because there's a guy that has that capture thing on top of his head. He's not... Oh, there's a body there. That explains it. So let's just hope that the guy... Oh, the armored guy is behind him. This is actually pretty cool. Let's just hope the armored guy... Yeah. And now... Execute, execute, execute! Thanks. If you want to, you can add that to the list of that hasn't happened before, but it worked out, so. That should be all. Yeah.
Lagebericht?
Bereich die Feuerwache ist sauber. Und du?
Ich jage den Chefingenieur.
Informier mich.
Yeah, sure.
So we have $5 from Ultra J Man. Just want to say you're doing amazing work. I know many people who suffer from borders, and I'm glad you guys are supporting the cause. Also, I want to give a shout out to my BFF Mama Slaps, who is no doubt watching right now. Just do it, Mama. So thanks very much for that, Ultra J Man. $25 from Magnus. Keep up the good work. $5 from RMK. Keep up the good work. Cheers from Finland. $20 from Anonymous, who says, keep up the good work, Nikneim. And finally, a $1 donation from Final Fan, who says, Oscar is so hot. Fact. Okay, so thanks very much for those donations, guys. Keep them coming.
Gut, der Kontrollraum ist in der oberen Etage.
Charlie, ich bin im Kontrollraum.
Verbinde dein Offset mit dem Hauptterminal. Ich habe über
So this is probably the most difficult thing in the run. I'm not sure, but there's a part coming. You've seen how I've dealt with the armored guards. Well, now the game is throwing a challenge and putting 4 of them in at the same time.
Dann los.
Like I've said, the only way I can knock him out is from behind or above. But what I'm actually gonna do is avoid all 4 at once. And that either works or I'm gonna restart a checkpoint and make it work. There's one going down the stairs. There, on the other side, I'm gonna not mark him, and I'm gonna mark him.
Waste of time.
Yes. 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 That's good. That's really good. And now there's a chase sequence. Kick to the nuts. Now I'm gonna try and snipe that guy. Headshot. Not quite, but that's actually, if I don't do that, that's gonna be a comeback knockout. So that just ensures that it's stealth. It doesn't have to be, but I think the shot's cool. Now there's 3 guards coming up, and I don't really know how I'm supposed to take care of him. I just kind of improvise every time. That works. And he generously waited for me. And now the last level is coming up, which is about 15 minutes, I think. Or not 15, maybe 10. I'm not actually sure.
Habt ihr die Präsidentin erreicht?
Versuchen's noch.
Site F. And now we have to confirm 3 times that I actually want to do this mission.
Auf nach Denver.
Auf nach Denver.
It's kind of like in, was it Rock Band 2? No, Guitar Hero 2, where you had to confirm like 5 times that you wanted to play Freebird.
Once you start a Freebird, you can't stop for the next half hour.
So, let's hope I get this first try. It's not like difficult or anything. Whee. Oh. Sometimes that works, but the AI can change. We've seen that.
Hey, ich bin's Charlie. Delta geht an Bord. Ich hab nicht viel Zeit. Du musst zur falschen Wetterstation. Dort wird die Bunkerklimaanlage gesteuert. Finde einen Weg durch den Lüftungsschacht und du bist im Bunker. Schließ die 3 Festplatten an, die ich dir gegeben habe. Ihre
So,
Systeme werden dann infiziert.
when I submitted one to ESA, I actually had a really bad strat for this part, but now it's pretty good. There's 3 guys right next to me. I used to knock those two guys with no armor out right the way, and just go choke out the 3rd one. But now that's what I'm gonna do. There's 3 snipers on the roof, and there's 1 armored guy going over there. Now let's just hope that one of the snipers doesn't change their behavior, and he didn't, so that's cool. So that's the first area. That's about 5 minutes faster than the strat what I did in the first run. So this is the part where I like to think that I'm in Ocean's 12, the laser scene. Shout out to everyone who likes that movie or the series. Rayman Legends did a reference to. There was a level where there was similar music playing and you had to dodge lasers. You're just gonna have to wait them out. That's the lasers. Now, bam. I attract this guy to me, and knock him out. By the way, I'm hoping that there's a glitch happening in this level. I don't know, because at home I play without VSync, but apparently it's the way to go. So there might be a AI dude that's basically talking with 3 guys' voice. He has 3 voices, and he just starts walking against the wall. I hope that happens. I like that a lot. There's 2 guys in the room, but the one guy is speaking in 3 guys' voices. he's talking to himself about making sure that the transmission they're gonna send out to the whole America is good, that the sound is fine. And then there's the actual guard voice, because his AI turns on. Yeah, hacking totally works by plugging an USB drive. So now I'm just gonna go here and reload a checkpoint. Cycles. They're talking about contingency plans in Belgium. Shoutouts to Belgium. Oh, I was a bit too slow. You can make over there if you're fast enough. But right now I'm kind of taking it safely. Closing air vents is actually important because, well, that guy won't react to that, but in every other moment they're like enemy AIs built to notice that kind of things. Hey, was that door open before? No, it wasn't. And then they're gonna start searching. So this is the last actual part of the run. And after that it's basically mashing A and X. This is just something I do, usually. Ooh. It's good that the legs went in through the door. Oh yeah. So I have to wait for this guy. He's gonna, like, stand there, think what he's gonna have for lunch, and go away. Okay, coming up is the guy with the 3 voices and messed up AI. I hope the messed up AI actually happens. So it's that guy over there. Now he's gonna start the speech. Got the ventilation, make a bit of sound, and now he's wondering what that sound was. So
You're probably right. Let me keep going.
let's see. Okay.
Hello, America.
Yep. Yep. So he's not gonna leave that. He's just gonna do that as long as I want. But I don't want him to do that, so I'm gonna get some money off him. And now I'm gonna whistle at that guy, because I don't want him to be on my way. Hello. The wall. Chill. Okay, and the last. Okay, the guy who's supposed to be here has already went, so I'm basically a bit behind. Oh, he's just coming. I'm ahead. Okay. I'll just execute these guys. And disable this. Now I have to go to the middle of the whole area and trigger all those things at the same time. And then it's just mashing A and X. Okay. Okay. And now let's smash.
Wieso zirkuliert hier keine Luft mehr?
Oh God.
If I mash A and X at the same time, the game won't have enough time to fade out.
Tut mir leid.
So the screen is basically black.
Hier spricht Majid Sad.
Ich weiß, du kannst nicht
No, there's a bit of walking.
Dämpfer verlassen, ist alles aus. Halte ihn unbedingt auf.
Durchsucht das Flugzeug, sobald wir an Bord sind. Er schießt.
All the work is done for me. And the best stealth part of the game is basically gonna come up. It's made to seem like it's gonna be challenging, but it's not. So I'm gonna get off from the wall and totally use the shadows. Just run.
Kann nirgendwo hin.
Oh! I apparently made too much noise. That's actually never happened before.
Komm schon.
Yeah, just give me another game. I'll fill it out.
Yeah, how many has he filled? 9 out of how many?
Okay. Now there's just this part of a short quick time event. Time is gonna be coming up, so get ready on it. Oh my god, Sam is hurt.
Endlich!
Okay, get ready. Time. Oh, that's bad.
So thank you very much for that round, Nikneim. We've got a couple of donations to get through, and then we'll get shifting over for your next run, which is Silent Hill 2 by the ever delightful T-Dog. So this is going to be a real treat, absolutely perfect for this time of night. So, for those of you just tuning in, you are at European Speedster Assembly 2014 After Dark. But first, some donations. We have $20 from Anonymous, who says, "Keep up the good work, guys. And blue-haired girl, swiggity swiggity, I'm coming for that booty." This is what slasher pics are made of. We're stalkers with money. Be prepared. We also have $5 from Anonymous to the lovely blue head in the back. Let's just skip Silent Hill 2, go straight to the slasher pick. Horror movie hype. In the meantime, make sure you give a follow to our previous runner, Nikneim. So it's twitch.tv/Nikneim with an underscore after Nikneim. And keep those donations coming in. We've got obviously Silent Hill 2 coming up, so make sure you sit back, relax, dim the lights, or switch them off if you haven't got a dimmer, and enjoy. Well, I say enjoy.